These girls had no idea. Their new teacher was a former boxing champion. When he went to collect their fees, not a single one showed him respect. And on the very first day, the art teacher humiliated him in front of everyone. But Dong Seok stayed calm. Then, he noticed something strange. The art teacher was getting way too friendly with the pretty girls in school. And later that day, Dong saw smoke coming from behind the building. He rushed over, but by the time he got there, those same girls had already finished smoking and beat him up. But it wasn't the beating that shook him. It was what he saw next. Something that made the ground slip from under his feet. Just days ago, a girl from the school had gone missing, kidnapped, and now Dong had proof. It was this teacher behind it all. He found chats on the teacher's phone, messages from other girls too. One of them had just skipped school recently, but Dong had seen her, so he called her immediately, told her not to go on that date because the man she was meeting was the same monster who kidnapped her friend. The teacher must have sensed something was wrong because he drugged the girl before Dong could reach them. Dong was racing toward them in his car, but by the time he got close, the girl was already trapped. The teacher was about to do the same horrible thing he did to his last victim, but just then, Dong arrived. When the teacher saw him, he started dragging the girl away. There was no time. Dong began smashing through the door, and with his massive strength, the door gave way. He burst in and took the teacher down. When he asked where the first girl was, the teacher pretended to know nothing, so Dong reported everything to the police. But what he didn't know was that the teacher was the son of a powerful politician. The cops didn't just ignore him. They yelled at him and kicked him out, and the next day, it got worse. Dong was fired from his job. Turns out the school was also owned by the same politician. Heartbroken, he walked away. But fate had more horror in store. The girl who was kidnapped just days ago, her dead body was found under a bridge. That's when Dong made up his mind. He was going to avenge his student. He had no job now, so whatever happens next, he didn't care. The next day, when that bastard was heading home, Dong deliberately crashed his car straight into him. But even after the crash, the old man survived. That was it. Dong had had enough. He decided this time, he'd take matters into his own hands. And when the old man saw that beast of a boxer walking straight toward him, he pissed himself right there, in the car.